Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, 8:13 a.m. Eastern Time. It's February 7th. Just let's start the morning call reviewing what I wrote in the market structure last night and compare what we have in the book right now. Something that caught my attention is that dealers removed the liquidity since the DX dropped at least 2% and the GX also dropped 200 million. So this pattern is not bullish at all, but no liquidity means that, and low, it's not lower, but they drop 200 millions in the GX means that they give a little bit acceleration in the market and remove liquidity. Consequently, for those that outside they want to get in, and if they want to sell high, you sell high, you pay the price. And if for those that want to get out, and if they want to sell low, you will sell low. No liquidity means this, right? So regarding the delta flow and the gamma exposure left in the book yesterday, worst case scenario that I pointed to you guys was for 4,930. Remember, I wrote everything over here. We don't have a huge, a heavy, macroeconomic agenda. The most important thing starts for me at 11:30, especially the Fed speakers. Okay, but let's go back to the gamma and the delta. I highlighted over here still bullish because it's positive. 4,945 and 50 is the delta support, right? Worst case scenario 4,930, right? And so far a rejection at 4,980 because is where we have a magneto. Okay, but remember the major gamma, the magneto is 5K. According to the option book, I also put over here, at the close yesterday, the implied volatility in put contracts was much more higher in the call contracts. Consequently, as I have been telling you guys, dealers sell premium. Where the premium is located, they sell. And they use the money, because premium means more money, more premium, to buy cheaper things, or means they force a gamma squeeze, not putting money, right? Not putting money, because they sell premium. And I have been explaining this to you guys a lot, right? So I also expected, to open with a green, because the premium in the put contracts. And I also put over here a possibility to see dump and pump and pump, dump and pump. Why? Because in certain points, as we will see in a couple minutes, in certain points you see the implied volatility in call contracts supposed to be in jump. And today is a VIX expiration, right? If they already roll out their contracts, so I will not expect a dump. Okay? As I also have been explaining, in the week of the VIX expiration, we always see, red days. So the red day that you saw was Monday, right? And I told you guys, was a buy opportunity, because we don't have a flow in the book so far to bring market below 4,900. Remember? And so far it's showing that I was correct. Flow is flow. But if they didn't, roll out those contracts, because the spike on VIX was on Monday, right? We can see, pump, dump, and pump again, to allow them to see a spike in volatility and consequently roll out with a higher price. Okay? That's totally normal because it's a fixed expiration day. And going back to the first page, market is running without liquidity. Dealers remove the liquidity. Okay? So we already saw the levels. Worst case scenario 30, but delta support 45, 50. So 80 rejection according to the structure left in the book yesterday. So let's compare what we have right now in the book. So if you check right now, look how different is the gamma structure and the delta structure. Now the weakness is not more at 30, right? Because 30 before was the weakness. Look how different it is. Remember for 4930 that was really low. So now the weakness is at 4945 per delta. Per gamma is 4960. Is because we have the higher negative gamma level. We can consider like a put wall. Consequently, could you act as a support? Look how different it is. But now, instead of 30 as a worst case scenario, we need to look for 4945. Why I'm seeing weakness here? Because you have negative gamma and also you have negative delta, right? That's now the weakness. Positive gamma territory means pattern is cell release by weakness. So weakness starts at 4945. Okay? So it's already jumped 15 points. Anyway, pump, dump, pump is possible? Yes. Why? Premium. The implied volatility for call contracts already jumped. Jumped. If they want to burn deltas, they can bring market, as I told you before. Let's use 80, but the first, resistance is 70. They can bring market back to 70, and you could see a dump up to 4,945. Consequently, what's going to happen? The implied volatility in call contracts tend to going down. Put contracts implied volatility tend to go up. Volatility VIX tend to go up. Then they could roll out, the volatility for the next expiration with higher price if they didn't roll out yet on Monday. Okay, if they didn't do it yet. Okay, got it? So this is what we have in the book. Right now, the delta flow is bullish. No, I'm not seeing any weakness in the book. Okay, I'm not seeing any weakness in the book. But you guys know that we monitor intraday flow because we have, zero DT playing out a lot. I have been showing you guys, now it's time to go long, the Delta 1, or just already print. The top supposed to be in because now it's a Delta -1, or the just print, right? So you guys know that we follow the flow also during the intraday. Guys, I'm still holding my PayPal. Today is the how can I say, the earnings PayPal will report the earnings after the close. My average price is $59. PayPal is trading now at 63.71. I'm also holding Mara. I'm very patient in Mara. Mara already closed the gap at 1640. I was anxious and bought before the drop. So anxiety is my weakness. But as I told you guys, I'm really bullish in Bitcoin and consequently in Bitcoin mining companies. Let's go back. Let me put a graphic in the screen because I see this in last morning call regarding the DXY and the 10 years yield. So looks what's going with DXY. Remember the inflection point. I told you guys, if you see a rejection inflection point, we could see a PPI going lower next week because break 104,699, this shit supposed to be going higher. Remember? So this melt up to the inflection point, and if you see a rejection, I expect a CPI, PPI, whatever, the inflation that will be reported next week coming lower. Why? Dealers buy low, sell high. If they want to short DXY, they will short at the inflection point. Of course, if they know that it's coming higher, this is supposed to be break 104.699, so they could be dumping and then buy cheaper and consequently sell high the risk assets. But so far is respecting the inflection point, the EMA's starting point south, especially the fastest one, also the 3 and 8, of course the 20 in the middle line of the Bollinger Band still pointing north, but you know the fast one start to pointing south. Indicator is not giving a sell sign yet, but is in an imminence to do it. So look at the possibility in lines between DMI minus and DMI plus and the MACD. Of course, the TRIX is still going higher above zero and is still bullish. But remember, TRIX is the slow indicator. The TNX is still going up, but look, you know, the gap is still not filling. The candles now still being closed. I see this before in the last two market morning call video. So could you be a symptom that the CPI that you coming calm next week and consequently make an impulse in the risky assets? I'm not a convinced bull. I'm bearish regarding economy. I'm bearish regarding what, you know, Federal Reserve and the Treasury U.S. Department is doing. I don't know where the issue and I don't know when the issue will pop up. You guys have been seeing regional banks, you know, failing a lot, more than 10 away. Something that I told you guys back in 2020. I told you guys about the water, I told you about banks failing. I don't know how long this takes to the shit start to smell badly. I don't know. But regarding the flow and regarding the graphic pattern, I told you guys that we have gasoline combustive to bring market at least above 5,200 regarding the breakout of the pivots. Okay, I'm bullish, as I told you guys, in the Bitcoin. Is a halving period starting April, if I'm not wrong. So Bitcoin tends to jump after the halving. See, this is a really pattern, and you guys know that I'm really bullish in mining and crypto in general. Okay, guys, take care, enjoy the day, trade carefully, VIX expiration day.